speedrunning, beating a game as fast as possible. Many have tried it, few have mastered it, and today you too can become a speedrunner. By following this guide, you'll be able to beat Minecraft in less than 30 minutes. First, how do you beat Minecraft? Well, you kill the Ender Dragon. Beds are your weapon in the end. Eyes of Ender get you to the end. They need pearls and blaze rods. So our first goal is reaching the Nether. The tools you will need to get there are food, 7 iron, and lava. 3 iron for a pickaxe, 3 for a bucket, and 1 for a flint and steel. There are many ways to obtain these items, including structures like desert temples, villages, and shipwrecks. Desert temples are the easiest, since you can use the TNT to blow up the chests and get the loot. In villages, look for a blacksmith, grab hay bales for food, and kill the iron golem for 3 to 5 iron. If iron is tight, trade 60 wheat with a farmer for 3 emeralds, and then buy a bucket from a fisherman. Shipwrecks split into front, middle, and back. The front contains food, middle has the buried treasure map, and the back has iron and gold. Prioritize the front and back. But seeds vary, and you may get a ship with only the front or back. Don't forget to grab some wood to craft tools, and if you're in a shipwreck seed, a boat and doors as well. And now, let's make a portal. There are 2 main methods to build a portal, either in a lava pool by placing blocks and lava to shape the frame, or a magma ravine, which might need some practice at first. Great job! You have made it into the Nether. But the difficult part is yet to come. It's time to find the bastion. But instead of wandering into a random direction hoping to find one, we will use a method called E-ray. By pressing F3 and lowering your FOV, you can find the direction where the bastion has generated. Think of it like a thermometer, but instead of heat, we are measuring the entity count. And since the bastion has a lot of entities, once the left number reaches 30 to 40, that means there's a bastion in that direction. Once you're at the bastion, you have to identify what type it is, since we have 4 bastion variants: bridge, treasure, housing, and stables. Each bastion has its own routes and gold block locations, so I've linked the guide in the description. What we need from the bastion are pearls, 20 obsidian, string, and fire res potions. Once you've got all these items, it's time to head to the fortress. This time, we will use a method called the PIDAR. It might look complicated, but trust me, it's real simple. Think of it like a radar that extends the player's render distance, and once it detects a spawner, it shows up on the pie chart. To set it up, open your pie chart, go to tick, level, and block entities. And what you're looking out for is the blue signal. Now, turn on chunk borders. Keep raising your render distance by 1 till it reappears. Then decrease it again and raise it until it's 1 below the distance it appeared at. This way, if we cross the chunk border into the direction the fortress is at, it will be detected. So if the fortress is north and I cross 1 chunk to the north, it will be detected, letting me know there's a fortress in that direction. So try each direction and see which one signals a spawner. Once you're in the fortress, splash your fire res and head to a blaze spawner. Ideally, we want 7 blaze rods, but 6 would also do. And I swear to God, if I see a 6-7 joke in the comments. Now that we have our rods, we need to find the stronghold. So let's head back to the overworld. Back in the day, people used to throw ender eyes repeatedly till they find the stronghold. But modern speedrunners use a tool called the Ninja Brain bot. Using this tool, all you need to do is throw 1 to 2 eyes of ender. The bot then uses some math and triangulation to find the stronghold. I will also link a tutorial on how to use the bot in the description. Once you got the cords, we will use the nether to get there faster. Be sure when you arrive at the cords to place your nether portal on low Y level so you don't spawn above the stronghold. And if you did everything right, you would spawn in the stronghold. We are almost there, but now we have to find the portal room. To do that, we have to understand how the stronghold is generated. Think of it like a tree, and the root of that tree is something we call starter staircase. It's a staircase that leads to nowhere, and consider this your starting point. On average, the portal will be 7 rooms from that point. Now, again, we will use our trusty pie chart. This time, we will go into game render, levels, and then entities. Lower your render distance down to 8 and lower your FOV. What you're looking for is an orange spike. That means that the portal is in that direction. Navigate through the maze and make your way to the end. It's time to make a decision. Do you want to 1 cycle or 0 cycle? 1 cycling is basically waiting for the dragon to perch and finishing it off with beds. This is accomplished by waiting for the dragon's weak point on its head to move on top of the bed and then exploding it. With good timing, you can kill the dragon without taking down a single crystal. But what if you don't want to wait for it to perch? Well, here comes one of the hardest speedrunning techniques, the 0 cycle. First, we gotta understand what happens when you enter the end. The dragon flies to one of the towers once the end is generated. We can use that information to head to that tower and build up to the dragon while it's circling and do our bed bombing there. The issue is this technique needs speed and precision, since you have to be at specific chords at the right time. Because if you're too late, the dragon will be too low and it will break your bed. And that is how you beat Minecraft. If you're interested on how I got my game to look this good filming this, check out this video for all my visual mods and settings. And these videos take a while to make, so a like and subscribe is appreciated. Take it easy, everyone.